J.C. Williams Group, in partnership with Environics Analytics, would like to introduce MallMix, a revolutionary new process for optimizing your mall's tenant selection strategy. MallMix will help you identify disconnects between your stores and the customers coming to your mall every day. Are there enough of the right kinds of stores offering the right merchandise at the right price points to match the needs and desires of your customer base? Or perhaps there are too many stores of a certain type chasing after a limited customer segment. J.C. Williams conducts a comprehensive analysis of the stores in your mall with a scoring assessment system that places each store on a positioning matrix based on lifestyle groupings, spending classifications, and store performance. Lifestyle categories range from traditional through contemporary to avant-garde, and spending categories range from low through medium to high, creating 9 unique cells. Then we look at the makeup of the trade area, identifying the number of households most likely to shop at each of the stores in your mall. Environics Analytics, Canada's premier producer of consumer insight data, provides the link to the shopper households. They have matched up their Prism C2 segments to the J.C. Williams store segments to identify the potential expenditures at each of your store types. Here we see the total potential expenditures in each of the 9 cells of our positioning matrix. Of particular note is the total value of the traditional medium cell, $130.9 million. This analysis enables us to identify the gaps between the stores you have in each segment and the supply of customer households. Let me show you some examples. On this slide, we see the mix of women's apparel stores in a selected mall. We can quickly see that the top left and bottom right segments are underserved. There are no traditional women's apparel stores at the higher price points. In our trade area, there are $3.8 million of expenditures in this category. Assuming the mall captures a similar percentage of the total potential that they capture in other categories, with the right store selection, this mall could capture an additional $1.5 million in sales and rents of $0.12 million. Less obvious is the gap in the medium traditional segment. Although there are a number of stores in the mall targeting this market, there aren't enough to serve this large segment, which, as we saw earlier, is valued at over $130 million. Estimated losses in this category are sales of $33 million and rents of $2.6 million. When we look at other categories, we often see disconnects, such as on these next 2 slides, between women's apparel and women's footwear, gaps that might result in a shopper having to visit different malls to find shoes of similar styling and pricing compared to the apparel stores. In our mall example, we see that there are too few stores offering lower contemporary and upper contemporary footwear relative to the number of apparel stores in each of those segments, and more importantly, relative to the market potential of the trade area. Mapping your mall provides further insights into the performance of each store in each category. We would be more than happy to discuss your mall's tenant mix in combination with the makeup of your trade area. Call now to reserve your spot in our next online webinar or to arrange a one-on-one meeting. Call John Williams today at 416-921-4181 or send him an email at jwilliams@jcwg.com.